You're watching Inside the Ropes. I am Mr. Rick Lowe.
And I am Skip Sam Jones, and here is our main event of the evening.
And I'll tell you what a matchup. 3-on-2, rough crossing, Scott Spade, Kanoa taking on the likes of Gentleman John Campbell and the Power World Champion Rex Hart. This is gonna be a good one.
You know, there's a lot to be said in this match. You've got three of the Power Originals. Three of these men have all received their training right in Powell's very own school, and they are taking on the Canadians. Rex Hart, Gentleman John. Now Rex Hart, you can't take anything away from him. He is right now the world champion.
Not to be taken lightly at 300 pounds, 6'5", Mercy.
He's a big man. He is the champion. He took down Brandon Bishop. Gentleman John, of course, not a slouch at all. You know, in his own right, he is a very gifted performer in the ring. But now here
we go, a little double tape with, yes sir.
Double hip toss right there. Referee Pee Wee Perella seeming a little off his game right here, asking what was that all about. Telling Scott Spade to get out of the ring. Now Kanoa going toe-to-toe with Rex Hart. We saw these two earlier in the night. It was supposed to be one-on-one. It was supposed to be for the world title. Gentleman John got involved, and now all three men are teeing off on the big Canadian, the immovable object, Rex Hart.
Look at that, that ram, and out of the ring goes the massive Rex Hart.
That says a lot about the thickness of the skull of Kanoa. You know, we've seen it time and time again. He's got some power in that noggin of his.
Coconut head.
Now here you go, that good old-fashioned USA chant.
Bringing Campbell back into the action.
That brings him in the hard way. And now rough crossing, teeing off, tagging into Scott Spade, and slinging Gentleman John back first into that turnbuckle. Scott Spade, stiff forearm right there. Another one, and Gentleman John is down. And a big slam right there. You know, Scott Spade, I say it almost every time I see this ring, and I'm going to go ahead and be redundant and say it again.
Go ahead, say it.
He's a mat technician of the highest caliber.
Yes,
he is. A little bit of a misstep, though, right there. Going for that elbow drop. Gentleman John out of the way, and now here is your world champion, Rex Hart. Big forearm shiver right to the spine of Scott Spade. He's got Spade up.
Oh, look at the strength.
Suplex. Almost a little bit of a brain buster right there. Taking Spade, dropping him right on the top of his skull. Going for the pin. Kanoa makes the save. Now Rex Hart dragging Scott Spade over to his corner, keeping him isolated. Now him and Gentleman John wishbone. And Gentleman John now. A little bit of a choke there, no question about it. Referee's admonishment, breaking it up. Spade makes it to the rope, but Gentleman John shooting him off. And a back elbow right to the jaw of Scott Spade.
You know, Scott Spade, if you recall earlier tonight, he won that big battle royal. He's going to Wrestle Rage to meet the Power Regional Champion. And you know, Spade, he's as tough as nails.
It's true, a former world champion many times. Scott Spade, a very talented former tag champion. You have to wonder, though, how does Rough Crossing feel about that, knowing that his partner has a match for Wrestle Rage? But
I
what is Rough Crossing going to do? What is Kanoa
care less?
You know, the only men right now who are guaranteed a match at Wrestle Rage, of course, the Canadian Rex Hart. you know he's going to have a match. He's the world champion.
If he's the world champion.
This is true. Things could change in the next few weeks. That is correct.
There's a lot that can happen from now to November 13th. Anything could happen.
That's true. I think the odds are with him, though. He's been on a big tear. He's been very dominant here. I don't know who could take him down.
He's only had one defeat since he's been in Power Entertainment. And he's standing right on the ring apron right now.
Here comes Rough crossing in.
That's right.
Kanoa kicks out without the assist. Rex Hart making that tag. Gentleman John back in. Both men shooting Kanoa off.
Oh!
Double big boots right to the face of Kanoa. I don't care how hard Kanoa's head is. When you get kicked in the face, it hurts.
You better believe it, especially by the size of Rex Hart. I mean, it's like being kicked by a mule.
And now Kanoa into the turnbuckle. Snapmare. Gentleman John. Headed neck snap. Big clothesline. Gentleman John capitalizing. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. Kanoa kicks out. Rough crossing trying to rally the crowd. Get a little energy. Get a little fire lit under Kanoa. Kanoa needs to make a tag right here. He needs to get one of the fresh men back in the ring. They have the numbers advantage. It's 3 on 2. But if Kanoa cannot make a tag, those numbers count for nothing. 1 suplex.
What is he counting French there?
That was Oh Canada. And a big Russian leg sweep, or I suppose you'd probably call it a Canadian leg sweep. And now with the referee's back turn, here is a big choke on Kanoa by Gentleman John Campbell. Noise Blues and Tattoos trying. Well, there was no tag, but the ref doesn't know that. Rex Hart saying there was. And he is, for all intents and purposes, the legal man in the ring.
Well, from this vantage, it looks like he's in a Campbell clutch right now.
Either a Campbell clutch or a variation. He might just be pulling on the chin there.
Or choking him.
He could very well be choking him as well.
The Canadian chokehold.
Whatever it was, guaranteed, it's taking more of a toll on Kanoa. Kanoa off the rope, double back elbows.
Kanoa cheated out of a title shot earlier.
Nonchalant 2 count. Rough crossing Scott Spade, both men getting very antsy in their corner, wanting to get into this action. Neither man likes to sit and watch. Another 2 count, Kanoa kicks out. Kanoa trying to rally, but Gentleman John right back on him. Shooting him off the ropes. No, Kanoa.
Oh! Mercy!
That was a devastating spine buster if I have ever seen one.
And I think Kanoa, he got a big piece of that one too.
Well, he's trying right now to get to his corner. He's trying to make the tag. Like I said, Rough crossing Scott Spade. Both men desperately want to get into this match. Gentleman John getting up to his knees, trying to make this corner. There's the tag to Rough crossing. Gentleman John did not make the tag. He is still the legal man. Rough crossing teeing off on Gentleman John, one half of the Canadians.
Here comes Rex
coming in. Rough crossing attempting a big clothesline. A second attempt. Rex Hart staying on his feet.
Swinging a miss. Look, what the strike! Oh my Lord!
Rough crossing slamming the behemoth Rex Hart. Now here's Kanoa and Rough crossing. They've got the Canadian Rex Hart. Scott Spade.
They got the advantage right now.
Rex Hart ducks it. Double clothesline. Your world champion getting the best of that. He's setting up for it. Could it be the Rexecution?
Oh, yes it is. Kanoa rolling out.
Don't forget, Rough crossing is still the legal man. Rex Hart going for it again. Could it be another Rexecution? No. Rough crossing going for
Get out of it.
1, 2,
They got him. They Rough crossing for the second time. Pins Rex Hart.